So, do you guys feel bad for Omni, man? How did he take episode 4 of season 2? I feel like this was a great point to talk about now when I was deciding just how I was going to draw from Invincible. The characters themselves don't have the craziest designs, but they feel so unique even with the simple lines they were all made of. So we're drawing Omni Man today. But it's so cool that the show has gotten us to the point where everyone was so mad at him at first for how he brutalized Mark and then murked thousands of people before throwing a tantrum and disappearing. But then we saw a whole nother side to it. We saw him journey through space. We saw him push himself for days on days with no actual direction. We saw a very old and powerful man who was strong enough to punch through fucking moons, just stare into the abyss and nearly let it take him. And man, when I saw that, I was shook. I barely understood anything that happened after that till I really took it all back and watched it again. Anyone who claims he felt nothing when he almost let the black hole take him is a liar, man. Or they just don't understand what was happening. So all that conflict I've been building since season 1, all that identity crisis, and the emotional conflict he's been feeling about his family versus his duty. It all came together in one of the most beautiful scenes I have ever seen in a cartoon, man. It made me stream Avalanche like 2 days straight. So then you ask yourself, should I feel bad for him? Is it cool to redeem him even after all the terrible things he's done? But the way I see it, I think we should wait and see how the show handles his redemption first. Because I get it. On one hand, he was raised in a Spartan society that only cared about power, fam. They're stronger than most beings, they live longer than most beings. And I'm not talking about a couple hundred, I'm talking thousands of years longer. So he was raised to see others as lesser beings. He was trained to fight, to kill anyone who opposed their views. He was trained to respect strength, basically. So they all ignored other unnecessary emotions. We've seen this conditioning before in different shows, movies, even our militaries. After millennia of doing things this way, that's all he knew, fam. That's all he was. And on the other hand, he's caused so much death, so much destruction in his thousands of years in service to his people. Because remember, it's not just Earth. He's been conquering and murdering his way across the cosmos for thousands of lifetimes. Hell, he got so good at it, they named him an elite. So I meant what I said earlier. Let's give the show some time to redeem him. Let's see exactly how they choose to handle it before we start throwing judgment everywhere. Because he's got to be punished. There's no way around that. He's got to go through some terrible things to even attempt to make up for some of the bad he's done. And most importantly, he's got to transform himself mentally. It's not enough to just feel bad about what he's done. It's not enough to just want to do better. He has to take the decision to make up for his wrongs by cutting off the Viltrum Empire, which I suspect is coming soon, and dedicating himself to making the world a better place. If the show takes us through this bit by bit, showing the process as it happens, I feel it'd be pretty petty of us not to give him a chance. So let's keep an open mind, guys. Let's see if Nolan really is sorry or not. What do you guys think, though? I feel this is a solid 7 out of 10. Maybe 6 because of the eyes? I don't know. But thank y'all for hanging around, though. I'll definitely see y'all later.